Hello students, today we are going to see a new chapter in geography which is the earth, our living planet. Okay, so in this chapter we will be seeing about the names of the earth, the size of the earth and the distribution of water on it. The continents and the oceans of the world heading has been omitted as per the reduction of the syllabus. Latitudes and longitudes, time, local time, standard time and international date line, and the oceans and the continents on the world map has been taken off. Okay, so let us move on to the lesson now. We are living on the earth. Actually we know that it is the third planet from the sun. Okay, so the earth is the home of all forms of life like plants, animals and human beings because of its suitable distance from the sun, range of temperature, life supporting gases, atmosphere, water cycle, etc. So because of these reasons we all live in this planet. Earth is called by many names. So Earth has been given many names. So few are mentioned over here like living planet, unique planet, watery planet and blue planet. Okay, so make note of it. The few names of Earth are living planet, unique planet, watery planet and blue planet. Okay, so now we go on to see what the size of the earth. Okay, so the distribution of land and water bodies, how it has been distributed. So the earth is the fifth largest planet in the sun's family. Okay, so earth is the fifth largest planet. The diameter of the earth is approximately 4 times greater than the moon. So the diameter means the whole thing. Okay, right? So the diameter of the earth is approximately 4 times greater than the moon. But it is around 107 times less than that of the sun. Okay, so when compared to moon, earth is greater. When compared to sun, earth is smaller. Okay, so the total geographical area of the earth is 510 million square kilometers, of which 361 million square kilometers, that is 70.78%, is covered by water, and 149 million square kilometers, that is 29.22%, is covered by land. Okay, so most of the part is covered by water. So thus the earth has unequal distribution of land and water. So the ratio between the land and the water bodies is 1 is to 2.43. So make a note of it. It is 1 is to 2.43 ratio of land and the water bodies. So the earth's shape is often described as geoid. Geoid is nothing but irregular shaped ball. Okay, so as they have been said that earth is in the shape of an orange. Okay, so it's called as earth shaped or oblate spheroid. Sphere, it's not a complete sphere shape. Okay, so the earth is how it has been said, like the earth is flattened at the poles. For example, see in this figure. So the earth, imagine this is the world physical, right? So earth is flattened at the poles. This is north pole and this is south pole, and towards the equator it bulges. Okay, so the equator divides like this, right? So it has been bulges over the at the equator. So the equatorial diameter of the earth is 12,756 kilometers and the polar diameter is 12,714 kilometers. So what is said to be equatorial circumference? Equatorial circumference is nothing but the distance around the earth. Okay, so the area which covers around the earth is said as the equatorial circumference, which is around 40,076 kilometers, and polar circumference is nothing but the area which it is measured around the poles. Okay, so it is for around 40,008 kilometers. So the difference of these two is 42 kilometers in diameter, is the proof for regarding the geoid shape of the earth. So as I already said that towards the poles it is like flattened, and towards the at the equator, okay, it is bulges means bulged over here, right? So it has a difference of 42 kilometers according to its shape. So the land bodies of the earth are known as continents. So as we all have already read about the continents, right? So there are totally 7 continents in the world. They are namely like Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe and Australia. Okay. So the continents are land masses of large size. So, among that, Asia is the largest continent in the world, while Australia is the smallest. So, the large water bodies on the earth are called as oceans. So, there are 4 major oceans. So, name they are like Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, and Arctic Ocean. So, which is the largest and the deepest? Pacific is the largest and the deepest, meaning extending far down from the sea level, okay, or the ocean part, the surface part, while the Arctic is the smallest and the shallowest ocean. Shallowest is nothing but little depth. You can see the base of the ocean. Okay, so from in this para you have been noted out that we have 7 continents. What are they, and which is the largest and which is the smallest, and what is called as oceans, and what are the 4 oceans in the world, and which is the largest and which is the smallest. Okay, so this para just note it down so that it will be easy while reading out. Next thing, the land and the water bodies are unevenly distributed between the northern and the southern hemisphere. Okay, so the northern hemisphere has 60% of land and 40% of water. So that's why it is called as land hemisphere. So this part is also very important. Okay, so why northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere are called as land hemisphere and water hemisphere, they may ask. So you have to write this answer. Then on the other hand, there is 81% of water and 19% of land in the southern hemisphere. So it is called as water hemisphere. As the content of water percent is higher in southern hemisphere, it is said as water hemisphere. Okay, so next topic we are going to see is the latitudes and the longitudes. Okay, so as we know that earth is in a spherical shape. Okay, so therefore it is difficult to locate the places, direction and calculate distance between places. In order to understand the relations between different places on the earth and their exact location, we have to understand their position, their distance from any fixed point, and also their exact direction. To know the position, distance, and direction, east and west, or north and south, a network of lines are drawn on the globe. As we've seen in the globe, that there will be horizontal lines as well as the vertical lines. Okay, so these are known as lines of latitudes and longitudes. So the horizontal lines, horizontal means what? This type of lines. Okay, these are called as latitudes, whereas vertical means like this. Vertical lines are called as longitudes. So these lines intersect each other at right angles and create a network called grid or graticule. Okay, so from this we have known that there are a few lines which intersect each other in the earth. Okay, so let us move on to see in brief what is latitudes. So latitudes is an imaginary line which joins all the places which have the same angular distance north or south of the equator. So they have each same what a distance between them. So it is measured in degrees. So the equator, which is 0 degree, is the longest line of the latitude known as great circle. So name kindly note it down. Okay, so this is equal to the circumference of the earth. So it is circumference of the earth, it is equal to this great circle. Other lines of the latitudes are of shorter length. The length of lines of latitudes decreases with the distance from the equator. Okay, all the lines of the latitudes are circles and parallel to the equator. So if, for example, this is equator, right? So as we have seen that the latitudes are horizontal lines. Okay, and these lines are parallel to equator. You all know that, you have read it in max, right? Parallel to that line, you will say that this line is parallel to this line. Okay, so likewise all the lines have been equally shared and it is all are parallel to equator. So therefore lines of latitude are called as parallels of latitude. Okay, so there are 90 degree of latitudes on each side of the equator. 90 degree of north and south are points. So including equator, totally there are 181 latitudes on the globe. So there are how many latitudes? 181 latitudes on the globe. So the ground distance between the 2 degrees of latitudes is 110.4 kilometers. So the total distance of the degrees of latitudes is 110.4 kilometers.